largely a recap really of what they've done and what we can expect from them next season. And there is a key shift here for Liverpool, which I'll get into, which is very very interesting, I think. So obviously Klopp historically loves the 4-3-3. I expect that to continue, but it seems they're now going to be able to add tactical variety to the 4-3-3 setup as well, which we'll get into as we go through the squad. So in goalkeeper, of course, they've got Alisson, absolutely world class. He's on a long contract. Kieran Gallagher, really good number 2. Karius has left. Adrian apparently is considering his future, but may stay his third choice. All good. Right back, Alexander Arnold is obviously no doubt the number 1 choice here. They've brought in Aberdeen's Calvin Ramsey, who I think won the Young Scottish Player of the Year, so that's really good. Brought him in as backup. Nico Williams looks set to leave. I think a 17 million fee has been agreed with Forest, so by the time this video comes out, I expect that will have gone through. I think that could be a regret, though, in the future. I can't lie. I really, really, really rate Nico Williams, and I expect over the coming years him to evolve into quite a top-class Premier League player. I could really see that happening. So I think that, unless there's a buyback clause, I don't know, that could be one that could come back to bite them. Centre-back, they're blessed to have the best centre-back in the world in Virgil van Dijk. They've also got Joel Matip, who had an exceptional season last year, really went under the radar. Ibrahima Konate really found his feet now at Anfield, looked particularly excellent in the Champions League. Certainly on form, that leaves Joe Gomez as potentially 4th choice. Now he's just signed a new 5-year deal. My instincts tell me, therefore, then that surely he's been given some assurances over playing time to have signed a new 5-year contract, and surely isn't happy being 4th choice. But we'll have to see. That would leave Nat Phillips surely surplus to requirements. And it looks like he might be returning to Bournemouth after a successful loan spell there. That'd be a good move for all parties, I think. I think Reece Williams will go out on loan. And Ben Davies and Sepp van der Berg will go out on loan or likely be sold. Left back Robertson is of course number 1 there. Simicas, I thought, came into his own a bit though towards the second half of the season in particular. A dependable deputy in my opinion. DM, Fabinho is a world-class operator. Henderson can also fill in there when Fabinho isn't playing, as can Milner, so sorted. Centre mid, you've got Henderson, Keita and Thiago, who all operate there. They've all played well last season. Curtis Jones as well, really good cover in there. Harvey Elliott can also play in there as well. Here's where the tactical shift comes in though. From what I understand, Klopp felt that the next stage for Liverpool was to be able to comfortably play a 4-2-3-1 in certain games in order to break down certain types of defences, particularly defences that sit deep against them, which is why they've gone and got an out-and-out number 10 in Fabio Carvalho. So, certain games I would expect to see Liverpool with potentially Fabinho and Thiago pulling the strings alongside him, with Carvalho as a number 10. Also, you can see that this is potentially where Firmino's career is going as well. Firmino might even start as a number 10 in there as well. So I think they've really got some great tactical variation now, Liverpool, in terms of the personnel that they've got in their squad. I think they've had a really shrewd summer, in truth. So yeah, they've got those guys there. Carvalho, I could see potentially playing as an advanced 8 in certain games as well if they do go with a 4-3-3, as well as being able to play wide. So I think Carvalho will get a considerable amount of games. He's a huge talent. I think he might be moved around quite a bit though, depending on the opposition and the system they set up with. They do also currently still have Oxlade-Chamberlain in the squad as well as backup. Right wing, Mo Salah, one of the best players in the world, if not the best, just signed a new deal. They've also got Harvey Elliott, who can play on the right and is a really good young understudy. A lot of Liverpool's attack can also fill in on the right as well. Luis Diaz is a complete able replacement, and that's fine. Origi's left for Milan, but they've got Carvalho and drop in there as well. As can Darwin Nunez, as can Jota as well. Minamino's left for Monaco, and Ojo has been released, and Woodburn has gone to Preston on a free. No props though. Striker, they've got Darwin Nunez now, and they've also got Jota and Firmino who can fill in there. Liverpool's squad looks stacked for me, even though Mane and Origi and Minamino have left. I still think their squad looks stacked, bringing in Carvalho and Nunez, because there's a lot of players in Liverpool's squad that can play in various different positions, and it gives them so many options. It's really strong. So what I would do therefore is nothing. I don't think this squad needs any additions. Klopp has said he's not going to bring anyone else in. I know a lot of Liverpool fans are really after a new centre mid, but I think the fact that Klopp trusts Endo, Fabinho, Thiago, Keita, Curtis Jones, Milner, even Harvey Elliott in centre mid, and Carvalho potentially as an 8, to fill only 3 roles, as well as Oxlade-Chamberlain, I don't think they need it, and I think we started to see better from Keita last season, more from Thiago. Henderson's still, there. Milner's as fit as ever. I think for the 6th season in a row, has just won all their fitness tests. Fabinho is world class. Guys, they've got the people in there for me. I don't think that right now, I don't think they need anyone else. Next summer, because as well, you've got to think about how can they upgrade on this. For Liverpool to upgrade on their centre midfielders is going to take a lot of money, and that's why you might see potentially a Jude Bellingham signing next summer, but they don't have the cash for that this summer after splashing out on Nunez. So I think it's a very, very shrewd summer for Liverpool. I really, really do. I have to take my hat off to them once again. So Liverpool's starting 11 for next season. Then obviously, as I say, we'll get variation. People will get games, but the most prominent 11 I would expect to see would be, of course, Alisson in net, right back Trent, centre back Van Dijk, but I think we will see not necessarily 50-50, but a lot of mix up between Kanate and Matip in centre back as Van Dijk's partner. Left back Robertson, of course. DM Fabinho, that's his position. Centre mid, definitely Thiago. I would expect to see playing most games. Again, I think we'll see a mix of Keita and Endo, but I think probably Endo will get the majority of the rub of the green. So Endo and Thiago is the most prominent partnership I expect to see. Right wing Salah, left wing Diaz, striker Nunez, and it's formidable, guys. I love it. Love what they've done. It's going to be a fascinating race again. I cannot help but think that Liverpool and City would be the top 2 with the business that they've done. Guys, let me know your thoughts as always. Give your thoughts in the comments, please.